Hey Shiba Inu fans, thank you so much for clicking on this video because this video will help you. Now Shiba Inu is going at a massive rate and I do expect it will grow from here. Now we are following Dogecoin's patterns. So welcome back everyone, thank you so much for dropping a like. Is meme momentum back in swing? Doge's uptick is ahead of the market while token burn seemingly gives Shib a bump. So a burn definitely helps, from the marketing perspective. In brief, and then we go to the other more important news. Dogecoin had seen a 27% price bump over the last week, greater than than Bitcoin or Ethereum in the same span. Meanwhile, Shiba Inu is up 24% in this week after developers burned about 3.6 billion of the tokens on Saturday. And I will reach $1 and you can't stop me, said Shiba Inu dog. But we can use a Webull now, and if you want to do that, you will get massive rewards up to $2,300 if you want to do that. That's pretty awesome. But Shib USD is now in beta testing. If you'd like to join the beta test, comment I want to join beta test, or click in the link in the description below to get a free $2,300 bonus. So that's really awesome on what Webull is doing even before Robinhood, even before Coinbase. They're taking the next steps as eToro already accepted Shib. And these are bullish patterns, when Webull and all other exchanges list Shib and all of those, it's really important to know, they list it because it's getting a lot of trades and this is very bullish. Don't underestimate the power of Shib, Leash, and Bone. Together they form a bond which fuels the Shiba Inu economy. Also, Leash plus Bone gives you more rewards than any other pairings on Shiba Swap. So why every Shib needs Leash? And they're basically shielding Leash. But let's take a look at here. Decreasing scarce supply with a scarce supply of only 107k, a burn of 25k worth of Leash with every Shiba Swap listing. A Leash is becoming scarce every week. Less supply means increased demand, means skyrocketing price. Now Leash governs Shi. The end of the goal is the Shi, operating both in Ethereum and Shiba Inu, becomes a global state currency that plebs across all country. And we also have although market cap, GAM, and exchange listings are coming, and it has these highest rewards on Shiba Swap. So Leash might reach 100k at some point. The rewards will be paid out automatically at some point as well. Coinbase traders have far more loved Ethereum than Bitcoin. And when Ethereum grows, we are on Ethereum right now. We're going to be in Ethereum until 2022 or maybe 2023. And for the long run, we're going to be seeing Ethereum growth. And when we are on the Ethereum blockchain, we're going to be seeing massive growth so far. So Ethereum has the upper hand in the quarter 2 trading volume. So look at this, quarter 4 2020, 38%, 14%. Look at the quarter 2 2020. So last year, 57% and 15% for Ethereum. Now look at the Ethereum this year, 24%, 26%, and obviously Shib is in those 50%. So assets on platform, Ethereum is dominating. Obviously Bitcoin does have the advantage. But seems like a lot of people are now using Ethereum. Ethereum has now over 3 million unique addresses using at least one DeFi protocol, up 65% in just one quarter. Moreover, the total of Ethereum addresses grew by 10% quarter over quarter. This works out to an annual run rate of 46% or nearly 50%. So no wonder the volume of trading and ownership of Ethereum has skyrocketed. So Ethereum is going to be growing from here, and Ethereum remains the pick of the cryptos despite recent headwinds. Now Ethereum's rise to #1 crypto seems unstoppable, says the Ver Group CEO. Nigel Green is uber bullish on Ethereum, stating the value will exceed Bitcoin within 5 years. And if this happens to Ethereum, imagine Shib will follow. Shib will be like a little puppy following Ethereum. And I'm really excited for that. Really excited when, we'll be joining the Ethereum army ranks. We'll be recruits down there. And we could be finally seeing that growth. Ether has gained more than 300% so far this year, whereas the world's most digital asset is up 55% by comparison. In fact, it has outperformed all other benchmark assets in the first half of this year, and the respected analyst attributed 2 key factors to Ether's stellar performance in 2021. Ether has a higher level of real use potential and is most in-demand development platform for smart contracts, he said, thereby highlighting the network's value not only as a platform for developers, but as a worldwide financial utility. Ultimately, this will mean that its value will exceed that of Bitcoin, probably within 5 years. Now, Ethereum's ascent to the top of the crypto seems unstoppable. And with expecting another Bitcoin all-time high, we're going to be seeing another growth for Shiba Inu. The altcoin season is just beginning. Did you see the last pattern for Shib's growth? That is just the start. We're going to be seeing a much bigger start so far. And I'm really excited for that, because if we see bigger growth, this means more users will be coming in. And now, breaking Liquid exchange hack to a tune of 80 million. Over 80 million worth of digital assets have been removed from Liquid Global Exchange. KuCoin has responded by blacklisting the addresses that received the stolen funds. So a new exchange was hacked. ShibaSwap can never get hacked, but obviously this is something you probably didn't know about, but it's a lot of money. Japanese exchange. That's why, it's basically not talked a lot about, but with about 80 million in digital assets moved on the platform, the exchange confirmed the security breach in a Thursday tweet, with Liquid revealing the wallet addresses implicated in the breach. The exchange noted that its only warm wallets were affected, adding that its assets are currently being moved into cold storage. Withdrawals and deposits have been suspended on Liquid, with the exchange promising to provide regular updates as the investigation unfolds. So the hacker has took in almost $60 million worth of Ether. Like, that's simply crazy to me. And there are unconfirmed reports that Ethereum wallet compromised held deposits from crypto yield provider Celsius Network. So another exchange, KuCoin, promptly responded to the hack by blacklisting the addresses involved in the hack, according to a tweet from the exchange CEO. So basically, they blacklisted all of that. But in November 2018, Liquid suffered a breach that saw its user personal information exposed to hackers, possibly including names, addresses, and platforms. And a Bitcoin mining metric that has predicted every big Bitcoin rally since 2020 is flashing again. Once again, we're seeing, the same patterns over here. This flashed, Bitcoin hash ribbons. Bam, another indicator that Bitcoin is once again rising. And with Bitcoin once again rising, we're going to be seeing more and more growth for Shib. And I'm really bullish on this one. And miners earn less in the US dollars in terms of Bitcoin price corrections. To pay for their operational costs, they sell their newly minted Bitcoin to raise capital. They also tend to shut down machines to reduce their operational costs, leading to hash rate declines in the Bitcoin network. So hash ribbons fractal predict bull runs. And, they do in fact happen. So we're seeing the same things: double halving, mini bear cycle, bear capitulation, supply squeeze, great migration recovery. So we are seeing a new pattern emerge that will explode crypto market once again. So this is really good. I'm not just saying crypto will explode, but I'm actually giving you facts over here. So thank you so much for liking the video and subscribing. I really do appreciate it. As Dutch central bank claims Binance is operating illegally. Now, we are mostly being bought up on Binance. What's going to happen in the future? Probably a lot more exchanges are going to be coming in, but Binance is going to be a lot of the pressure. Maybe Coinbase will take over at least some of the market. And the warning follows authorities in several countries issuing the statement warning investors to exercise caution in regards to Binance. And Binance is having so much regulation issues, or claiming the exchange was operating illegally. So things are finally, once again happening in another country. And, this is not a shock to us, as we're seeing this every single month. People can still buy on Binance, though. They can buy Shib. So I'm really excited for that. And we need to apply for licenses. And it's very important for us to communicate with regulators, request for regular meetings where we proactively update them on what we do. And new data suggests Bitcoin could be seeing Bitcoin price double bubble top in 2021. So it's going to be seeing another bubble. In a prior cycle, top's bounces were never able to hold unrealized profits and loss. So Bitcoin is also going to be growing. Once again, you can see the little chart over here. But in May, as Bitcoin was on its way from lows of 29,000, data from on-chain analytics firm Glassnode likewise pointed to this year mimicking 2013. So we're going to be seeing another growth level. And Vienna stock exchanges will list crypto ATPs, which are basically what are physically backed and central counterparty cleared. And that's really awesome, because as we see, that means more people who do not understand crypto can now buy cryptocurrencies in an indirect way. So to give you a context here, London-based financial services firm ETC Group will list to ensure its portfolio of crypto exchange traded products offering exposure to Bitcoin, Ether, Litecoin on Austria's national stock market. So Coinbase goes live in Japan with partnership with banking giant, and that's really awesome. Coinbase making deals while Binance is under regulation. Coinbase announced its official launch in Japan in partnership with banking giant Mitsubishi Financial Group, providing a quick deposit fiat off and off ramp. So, Japan has a lot of regulation, but they're doing those things. We're also introduced to more localized versions of globally popular services such as advanced trading, Coinbase for institutions, and more in the future. So this is simply crazy. Coinbase launches in Japan, and so many people actually put their money in Japan. A lot of people from Japan are investing. So welcome, Japan. Hopefully, a lot of them also invest in Shib as soon they can buy from Coinbase. But draft El Salvador Bitcoin banking regulations released. El Salvador's Banco Central de Reserva has released 2 documents that detailing how banks should deal with Bitcoin. And we won't be reading all of that, but the electronic platform used by the digital wallet administrators must allow the central bank access in real time to all information related to operations carried out, as well as information requested by clients. So they want a full regulation. But August 16, American credit agency Fitch Ratings stated that the Bitcoin adoption plan will likely be a credit negative for local insurance companies due to volatility and risk concerns, and there were no provisions for accounting standards or standard government's exchange rates for converting Bitcoin into fiat and vice versa. So what you have to know is for legal tenders, especially in El Salvador, there's going to be no extra fees, no extra provisions, no extra fees. And this is a huge step, because imagine if you try to transact Bitcoin and there would be a 5% fee. Now, Coinbase amasses a 4B war chest so it can outlast crypto winter. Strong revenues over the past 2 quarters from their large user base helped exchange amass the funds. And they have a lot of money because they are preparing for decreased crypto retail trading volumes and higher operating costs brought up to regulatory hurdles. So they know that, crypto will stop growing at some point. But we are ready. We want to ensure that we maintain the cash reserves so we can continue to invest and continue to grow our products and services in the event that we go into a crypto winter. So crypto winter refers to an extended bear market, which we saw from early 2018 through 2019. And the term originated to the sustained downturn, basically, seeing a huge dip for 1 or 2 years where a lot of exchanges dropped. Now they have $4 billion in revenue, basically sitting cashes on top of cashes. Like, they are just waiting for the big dip to happen, but it's obviously not going to be happening anytime soon. With the big market boost right now, we are going to be seeing a lot of things happening. With its current heavy reliance on transaction fees, Coinbase is vulnerable to a loss of revenue. Therefore, the exchange may focus on launching new financial services in order to diversify its streams of revenue. And that's all the news I have for today. Thank you so much for watching and dropping a like. Until next time, peace everyone.